So the trailer for this movie came out like a month ago, and I was like, okay, looks kind of interesting. I didn't really know what to expect. I had been anticipating. Boom, it finally dropped. I'm a little disappointed. Actually, I'm kind a lot of disappointed. Like, I feel like it could have had the potential to be so much better, but then YouTube Nollywood happened. I probably give this movie like a 4. So basically, in this one, what's this? Debbie Felix, the lady in the middle, is like a popular social media influencer who basically starts to realize that she has a like a stalker, like someone like secret admirer who's bordering stalker because he has like knows like certain details about her that are not available on the internet, like where she lives, what she likes, like personal details. So after discussing with her friend, they basically decide to try to get a private investigator who's uzor on the left hand side to help figure out who this is. But since this guy already knows where she lives, it's not safe for her to stay in her current home. So her and her best friend end up moving in with uzor while they try to figure out who this said stalker's crazy secret admirer is, right? So, like, are they going to end up figuring it out? Who is it? Blah, 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 right? Okay. So, like, sounds like it, okay, like, not too bad. It could have been nice. Well, if there was, like, proper storytelling and plot progression. Like, there were just so many holes, so many issues with this film that I just was rolling my eyes at it more than I was enjoying it. So basically, Uzor was supposed to be so these are my issues, some of my issues, right? Okay, so basically, Uzor was supposed to be a private investigator. We barely saw him do any private investigator work. Instead, he's there starting to like catch feelings for Debbie Felix. Sir, that's not why you were called. That's not what you're here for, okay? And then also, like, the way they ended up like introducing who the secret admirer is at the end, it just kind of like he just confessed out of nowhere. Like all this time he wanted to be a secret admirer. Why all of a sudden did he just up and confess? Like, shouldn't it have been that Uzor, who's a private investigator, did his actual job and figured out who the guy was? But no, of course, not in YouTube Nollywood. It could never make sense like that. Just all of a sudden he confesses. Like, weird. I don't know. Certain things, like I said, like pissed me off. I don't think that a love story between Debbie Felix and Uzor was honestly necessary, like honestly, especially because it felt forced, and like I said, they glanced over his actual work as a PI just to end up making him a love interest. Like, if that's the case, they should have just done it differently. And like, who lets a stranger into their house? Like, okay, so not completely stranger because he is friends with her best friend, but to the point of letting them live with you, like, I don't know, man. It's just they were forcing it. I felt like some parts were forcing it, and it just made the movie ended up being cringy. Like I said, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I honestly think you guys can skip it, but that's just me.